Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we will have a close look comparison between Gsuite and Zoho Workplace and figure out is it really worth to migrate from Gsuite to Zoho. And in this video, we are comparing Gsuite and Zoho on various parameters. Uh, Number one, cost. So which of this platform offers more value for money? Uh, and the functionality and features, and we also compare both these applications in terms of how easy they are to use. And of course, when it comes to cloud applications, security will become the major parameter. So we'll see what exactly uh, Joho is offering in terms of security and storage. Of course, again, when it comes to cloud, so storage will become most important and significant parameter. So we'll also see how seamless these platforms will integrate with other applications, business applications we use. And when it comes to support, how Joho and Google efficient in handling the customer queries, and many more parameters. Let's quickly jump into this video. All right, let's see and what all the applications are included in both these bundles. When it comes to Zoho, we have Zoho Email, which is an alternative of Gmail. As you know, Gmail, the business email application, will become the core offering of both these suites. And we have a file management application, which is an alternative of Google Drive to manage online file storage, sharing, and collaboration. And we have a chat, which is an alternative of Google Chat. In fact, it is much more powerful and feature rich. I really love this product, and going forward, I will also cover an in-depth overview of all these applications. Uh, and we have spreadsheet, word processor, and presentation. These are office applications. When it comes to Google, these are equivalent to Google Docs, Google Slides, and Google Sheet. And the social intranet application, we have, you might not notice this application in Google. And we have online meeting applications, which is which is alternative to Google Meet when you compare it with the Google's offering. To be frank, a few years back, Google Joho's meeting application is not that great. But since last few years, Joho focused on this application and improvised it a lot. Now it is as good as Zoom and Google Meet, I can say. So if we can see Google's product, all the core applications provided by Google is covered in Zoho. Maybe you can see that here you are noticing more applications than this page, Zoho's page, right? But actually it is not. Google actually highlighting few small applications as highlighting them here to make the portfolio look bigger, like calendar, and there is a keep notes taking application, there is a cloud search, and all of that. Zoho is not highlighting them, but they are already part of this Zoho email application. So when we have a detailed overview, I will show that functionality. So that's it. So the only thing which is missing in Google Zoho's offering is so there is Google Forms, right, to collect the data. So that application uh, is available in Zoho, but they're not included. They're not included in this bundle. If you really want that application, you should purchase that as a add-on. Except that, you will notice all the applications are common in both these platforms, including the security and management applications. All right, let's compare both these platforms in terms of pricing. We'll start with Zoho. Interesting thing about Zoho is like Zoho follows freemium approach. That means you get all of the Zoho products with the free edition, of course with the limited functionality, but it is great way to start and explore the platform. Once we started liking it, we can always upgrade to paid edition to unlock more functionality and features. So coming to Workplace, they're having two plans. One is standard and another is professional, which can be equivalent to the starter and standard plan here. So in this video, I'm doing this comparison in Indian currency. But if you are someone watching this video outside India, for you, I'm providing the price comparison documents in the description in Indian currency along with the USD, Australian currency, Canadian currency, and euros. Please go and check them. And here, if you can see both these pricing pages, you don't observe a much difference of price. You only notice 25% of the difference of the price, but actually it is not. When it comes to price, Google tries to triggers with their approach. Actual price of this product is 210 rupees and 840 rupees. Whatever the discounted price they highlighted, they're only giving it for the only initial 20 users, that too for the 1 year of this first 1 year of the subscription. So that means when you, if you are organization of 50 users, you only get this pricing for the only 20 users, that too for the first year. For the remaining users, you end up paying 840 rupees only. Even after first year of subscription, you end up paying the actual price of the product. So it is always better to compare the actual price of the product than the discounted price for a limited users. So in that case, if you compare this 399 price with the 840, the Google's G Suite price is almost double than Zoho. So that's what. So in that case, Zoho is much cheaper. So that's what being highlighted in their Zoho website as well. So for an example, for an organization of 100 users, they end up paying 84,000 rupees to Google. Coming to Zoho, they can only pay less than 40,000 rupees. So that's what being highlighted in Zoho website. But price is not the only thing, right? Are we getting the value for money? That's more important. So let's go and check that in detail. All right, let's compare both these platforms in a little more detail. Focus on column C, where you can see Workplace Professional, and focus on column E, where we have equivalent plan of Google, which is Workplace Standard. As you can see, the price difference is almost double, $6 versus $12. But when it comes to storage, Google is giving 2 TB overall storage. But when it comes to Zoho is giving 1 TB storage for their work drive and 100 GB per user email storage. And we also get a little more storage for Zoho Meeting and other Zoho applications. But however, all this combined storage will be less than the 2 TB storage offered by Google. So in terms of storage, you're getting a little less in Zoho when it compared to Google offering. So apart from that, when it comes to the meeting application, where we have Zoho Meeting, where you get only maximum participant limit is 100. But when it's come to Google, you get more up to 150 participation limit. So these two are major differences. Apart from that, both the platforms offers exactly same feature rich functionality and all. And I noticed when it comes to email security, Zoho has much more to offer. So as you can see, all these encryptions and e-discovery and email retention, all these advanced security functionalities and features. Of course, both the platform has these capabilities, but Zoho is giving these functionalities at much cheaper cost. But when it's come to Google, you must go for a very higher plan, which costs more, not just double, it costs more than triple amount to get this advanced security functionalities and all. So, and also Zoho is not limiting you on number of users limit, but when it come to Google, if you are going with Workplace Standard Plan, only up to 300 user organizations are allowed. If your organization has more than 300 number of users, you must go for higher plan. So like a Google Workplace Enterprise Plan and all. So by paying higher amount, but Zoho is not restricting users on that. So it's up to us as a business to decide which of these parameters are important. In fact, what I can suggest is like if the storage is much more important, Zoho also offers additional storage add-ons. So if you, even you're purchasing that also, that becomes much more economical than Google. But let's see functionality wise. Let's open each of the Zoho and Google application, and we'll compare how easy they are to use, how they are integrating with other business applications. We'll compare, and we'll derive final conclusion, which of this platform will be more suitable for your business. So let's jump into that. All right, visit workplace.zoho.com. So on the home page, you can have a quick glimpse about what's new on various Zoho applications of Workplace bundle. And in fact, you can actually customize this dashboard. So from here, we can navigate to other Zoho applications. Now I'm in Zoho Mail. So here we have Zoho Calendar, which is equivalent to Google Calendar. In fact, it also works with Google Calendar in sync. And we have a task management application, and we have a notes, all of this. Uh, so let's see what I find more interesting in Zoho Mail. So one is the important interesting thing is, so you can actually manage multiple tabs while you're working on some emails. For example, I'm just opening this email attachment and all. So while I'm opening that, I can actually switch back to something else and open another tab. This is how I can actually open multiple tabs, and I can do a little bit of multitasking. So another important feature is, like, when I'm sending an email, I can actually use a functionality called secure email. By doing this, actually I can decide an expiry date for the email I'm sending, so that after this particular date, so the recipient cannot access the contents of email which I have sent. In fact, he can't even forward this email, copy or print download of any of this content of this email. So this is one of the interesting feature I really like about. And few more important interesting things I find in Zoho Mail is, like, one is undo email and recall email. So consider if you accidentally sent an email with wrong attachment or wrong recipients in the to address, you can actually recall that email within 30 seconds on sending. In fact, if you sent it internally in your organization, you can actually recall that email within 30 minutes also. So these two features are I really love, and I really enjoy using them. uh, so this is what mostly about Zoho Mail. So very simple and powerful. You can actually collaborate around these emails with the chat. So all the Zoho applications works with, seamlessly with each other. So very powerful email, I can say. So we have a chart application which is Zoho Click, which is equivalent to Zoho Google Chat here. So same, like, you can create multiple spaces here, right, to chat with a group of users. Same way, you can have multiple channels created. So in my business, I created multiple channels for marketing team, developers team, business, sales team, and all. So we can have conversations on various topics. So along with that, you can have external channels, internal channels, and you have one-on-one chat conversations, all of this. And you can actually automate a few of these operations in integration with other Zoho applications. And we have a work drive which is equivalent to Google Drive. So you can have a shared folders created, and you can create new sheets, documents, and PPTs here. So, and the another important thing about Zoho Work Drive is that you can actually request for a collection of files. That means you can actually generate a link with the expiry date and validity to that link, and you can distribute that link internally in your organization or externally with your clients. And by using that link, people can upload the documents, and all the uploads will come and sit into some folder in our work drive. And the moment they upload the files, people can't access them. So that's how this collect files mechanism works. And I really like it, and I personally use this functionality to collect proof of income and some HR related document collection, especially during the employee onboarding and other business scenarios. And we have a powerful writer, the Google Docs alternative, and we have Google Sheet. I'll tell you some interesting thing about uh, Google Writer, which is like Zoho Writer, which is Google Docs alternative. So it is powered by Gia, called a AI tool. So actually, the moment you click a button, it will tell you how many spelling errors you have and grammatical suggestions, and it will give you a score on how easy it is to read. So by using that, you can actually write effective content. So let's again go to Google Sheets. Sorry, let's go to Zoho Sheets, which is equivalent of Google Sheets there. Same powerful feature packed spreadsheet software, I can say. And we have a Google Show, which is, sorry, we have the Zoho Show, which is Google Slides alternative, and a Connect. Uh, it's a intranet. You can have a conversations. It's a social wall for your organization. And we have a Zoho meeting application, so which is equivalent to Google Meet. Again, as I told you, it is evolved in last few years like anything. So it now become very feature rich, and it's so up to the mark when it's compared to Zoom or Google Meet. So coming to Google, so actually, the interesting thing about Google is like nothing new here. So we all use various Google applications for our personal use, the personal Gmail, Google Drive, and all. So when you onboard your employees onto the Google, no one feels nothing new about it. They're all comfortable with these applications and all. So we all feel familiar with by using these applications. Very simple and minimalistic in design, uh, and wide integration portfolio with various extensions and all. So this is what the advantage of Google and all. Um, but actually, Zoho win the bet when it comes to, because if you can see here, uh, so Google is not just offers workplace application. The portfolio of Zoho doesn't. It's not just offers only office and productivity collaboration applications. The portfolio of Zoho is much bigger. They have almost 50 plus business applications, ranging from the sales and marketing applications, which is like a Marketo alternative of Marketing Place, and there is a live chat application, there is a survey application, uh, so much more. They have the online accounting softwares, expense management solutions, and they have IT help desk software, which is the Zendesk Freshdesk alternative. And Zoho has human resource management applications like Zoho Recruit People, which is like equivalent to Workday, Keka, and all. There are project application alternative, which is alternative to Monday.com. Here we call it Zoho Projects, Zoho Sprints. So they have wide range of portfolio. So in case in future, if you're willing to extend your use case and automate various other operations of your business by slowly adopting other Zoho applications, then being in this ecosystem of products will definitely add value, because these applications will seamlessly integrate with each other. If you can see, for example, let's say you received an email from a new sender, and you want to push this particular details as a lead in your CRM. You can actually do that by clicking a button, like then automatically that data get read, and you can push that lead into the Zoho CRM. Same way, you received a inquiry from your customer regarding some technical issue, you can actually raise that as a ticket in your support software, help desk software. So this is how the use case is much wider and platform is very big. All right, before I conclude, let me quickly show you the admin panel of Zoho. So here you can manage multiple domains. You can associate multiple domains and create alias business emails and all. You can enable, disable the users and control the user management from here. You can create multiple groups, accounts like sales at the rate, support at the rate, HR at the rate kind of emails, and create shared mailboxes and all. In fact, coming to the security, you have very advanced security functionalities and features here. Uh, you can configure them as per the business requirements. The another cool thing I really love in Zoho is like this e-discovery tool. You can actually retain the emails even after deletion for 365 days. So this will be definitely helpful because to handle the information, the data security in your organization. If you encounter any situations like any of the user tried to violate your data protection data privacy policy and try to solicit any information and all, so those kind of cases can be investigated, and when deleted data can be recovered by using this e-discovery tool. So this is what it is when you compare it. The Google admin panel, it is also feature rich and minimalistic. So all the controls were there, but when it comes to email security and all, Joe has much more to offer, as I told you earlier. So with that, we are done this video and hope you got enough insights to take an informed decision. To conclude, there is no absolute winner in this comparison. Both are great platforms and popular in this space. It's just our business requirements and priorities. We need to take a decision which one suits most. In case if you want to get started with any of these platforms, you have a how to set up videos in our channel. Please go ahead and watch them. And if you need any professional help in configuring them, onboarding them, of course, we are authorized partners of both these platforms and consultants. We can help you with the end-to-end implementation process, starting from the evaluation of the product, choosing the best plan and a bundle. From there, giving you best offer and discount, being an authorized reseller, and helping you with the implementation, migration from your previous service platform. And also we will train your team on the admin level, user level, and we'll also offer you post implementation service at a very nominal pricing. As you can see, our service cost also it's very nominal, very cheap. You can definitely feel free to approach us. Thank you very much.